It's basketball time. PRTC TV, streaming live, worldwide, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
49th District Basketball Tournament, another twin bill tonight from Jackson County High School in beautiful McKee, Kentucky, as the remnants of our last great winter storm kind of hang on with that little glistening ice as it starts to fade and melt away on this cold day, February the 4th. Hello, everyone. It's Earl Owens along with Hunter Carroll, as always, Mark Selfridge, TJ Isaacs, and Justin Lakes, and we are here tonight minus Brian Murray, who has business he had to attend to this evening.
He's got some things he's got to take care of this evening.
Brian will rejoin us tomorrow, as we'll have Jackson County and Casey County. But first, we talk about the doubleheader. Finally getting this one in. It was weathered out, as it were, from last Friday, and tried to get it rescheduled, couldn't, and finally everyone agreed that today will be the day if the weather permitted. It did so. Mother Nature has smiled upon us, and we'll have the Clay County Lady Tigers 11-10 taking on the Jackson County Lady Generals, whom are 5-11 on the season. And this will be the first meeting of the squads here this year to meet in Manchester, Hunter,
on
next
Thursday.
week. Yeah. So due to the inclement weather that has rolled in, still just a week out, they'll play again. But ramifications, this one here, it's been kind of a known for a few weeks now that North Laurel will be the number one overall seed due to their wins already. And the girls, the boys, North is in the driver's seat. Clay and Jackson and OBI can do a lot of battling for second, third, fourth, perhaps. The jockeying will begin tonight. Clay County has lost twice to North, so did Jackson. Jackson has defeated OBI, so has Clay. So that second seed, more or less, is on the line. Clay still has Oneida Baptist left next week as well in Manchester, but then we'll find out the seeding process. But really and truly, you look at it, and basically Redbird did not field a girls' team, so OBI just said, look, we won't play really home and away. We'll take number 4. So your girls right now looks as if it will be North Laurel at the top, Clay County or Jackson County, depending upon the winner of the 2 games left here, will be your second seed. The other one will be your third seed. Oneida will be your fourth in girls. So the girls' ramifications here, not a lot, because 2 and 3 could play each other. And no matter what happens, if Clay County defeats OBI next week, most likely will be Clay, Jackson 2 or 3.
Yeah, and so, too, even on that, I think, Earl, unless I'm mistaken, we'll actually know how our platform is going to be after next week, because I know Jackson and Clay play again in Clay County on Thursday night, and then Jackson plays Oneida on Monday.
Right.
So, the kind of your seeding, and that's kind of when your point difference comes into play. So even if OBI, as long as Jackson County were not to get beat by 13 or 12 or more,
right,
then from Oneida, then that would lock them up as the 3 or the 2, and then kind of the same thing with Clay as well, depending on that point differential, or if they both of them beat Oneida, then that'll be your 2-3, and it's going to be that's who you end up playing in the district.
Well, both of these girls' squads had an opportunity to knock a little rust off last night. The Lady Generals took on the Lady Jaguars, one of the top 10 teams in the state of Kentucky. Here last night, the Clay County Lady Tigers were on the road last night, taking on the Lady Black Bears of Harlan County. They won that one to 45-42. Clay County in at 11-10 on the year. Jackson County in at 5-11 on the year. And it's kind of a script that has been flip-flopped, so to speak. 2 years ago, Clay County was in the mold that Jackson County is today, and Jackson was where Clay was at. They both were battling, but one team was a whole lot younger than the other one. Clay County still has a lot of 8th graders that will partake, but Jackson County is playing 2 to 3, sometimes 7th graders.
Yeah.
So, but you know what, Hunter Carroll? Here's what I say, and all the fans out there say. Record statistics means absolutely nothing when you play your neighbors. You will not get a more spirited battle than what your neighbors will give you.
Yeah, and, hopefully, too, with the weather kind of lining up, Earl, usually, these games like this, when you're playing your neighbors, that's usually your biggest crowd, your biggest gate. Everybody comes, and it's almost, I feel like, too, with your neighbors, everybody can talk about a moment when these two teams played. They can think of something, no matter what the situation might be, good or bad on both sides, talking about a win or, X player what did this, Y player did that, you never forget. Everyone's got a memory of these kind of basketball games, and it's something that, as a fan, as a player, as a coach, as a competitor, you really get fired up for because, like you said, you're playing your neighbor. Both these schools have a lot of respect for each other, but probably, would you agree that these are both each school's biggest rival?
Oh, yeah.
So
and you want to beat your neighbor.
And you want to beat your neighbor, and it's one of them, too. I feel like that we've seen Earl in the past is that, these two teams can talk all the trash and everything they want to about each other, but nobody else is going to be able to. Having that respect for your neighbors as well.
Yeah, you're right. I've seen that happen numerous times, but it's going to be a lot of fun tonight as we have these games, and you're right. They want to beat each other. We all are here, our friends and family. Jackson and Clay, we, go to church together. We are close in proximity, but also close in family and friends as well. So it's always good to beat your neighbor, but like you said, there'll be a lot of trash talking, but it'll stay there.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those, it's one of those kind of, it seems like everybody's probably got that family member that everybody talks a lot of crap about. It's all right if you do it because that's your family, but nobody else is going to. That's kind of how this matchup is as well of, your neighbor, you want to beat them, obviously. However, though, it's just at the end of the day, there's a lot of respect for both these programs and everything like that.
But we will have the tip-off of this one coming up in just a little bit. Game 1 of 2 tonight. We'll have the girls and then the boys coming up afterwards. It's the pregame show, PRTC TV.
We all want the latest tech, new phones, new watches, and tablets, but we want to save money too. So at Appalachian Wireless, we make upgrading easier with programs and promotions that help you get more for less. Because anyone can sell you a service, but do they care if it really works where you go? The back roads, the small towns, and home. Well, we do. We live here, we work here, and we stand behind what we promise. So upgrade with someone you trust, Appalachian Wireless, because the latest tech with smarter savings and a connection that works just for you. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
It's win or go home. The clock is ticking, and the road to the championship runs straight through PRTC TV. This postseason, put your business center court. PRTC TV is the exclusive video home of this year's 49th District and 13th Region basketball tournaments. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Don't sit on the bench. Advertise when everyone is watching. Contact us today and make your business a slam dunk on PRTC TV.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
At Kemper Home Furnishings, we're proud to sell the best furniture in the business. But it's about a whole lot more than just that. It's about giving back to the communities we serve, creating local jobs, being there for the people that need us the most, and always supporting the youth and student athletes. We're a third-generation family business, and it's been an honor for our family to serve your family for over 60 years now. Any building can be a house, but Kemper makes it home.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Game 1, Clay County and Jackson County. Getting ready to tip off here in just a little bit over 3 minutes as the Jackson County cheerleaders bring in the flag ensemble of the school's letters. Nice night for some basketball. Got a lot of fans starting to filter through as we tip off the early tip-off again tonight.
And it's alumni night, Earl. That's
Alumni
why if you'll see our cheerleaders, they've all got different uniforms throughout the generations that have been worn in the past.
Last year they had done that as well, and I thought that was a pretty cool thing that the cheerleaders done. And you're right. As I look down there, I see different attire from different decades of cheerleading outfits at Jackson County High School. That is cool. Alumni night and also the student body section.
It looks like we're going to have business attire.
Business attire.
See a few young men in their suit and tie, ready to roll.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Looking sharp and stylish, even though they haven't been school for either one of these programs.
Yep.
But I think we'll all get back in it come Monday.
And, I think, Earl, the one of the good thing about last night for I think both these teams was getting that game in, kind of getting that rust off. Obviously, on the girls' side for sure, we already know this is going to be your 2-3 in the district tournament. So, getting that first game in, kind of knocking some of that rust off, trying to get back in more of that habit that these kids usually have. I've both talked in the past about how you kind of hate when there's no school because the kids get out of their natural habit that they've been in. So, I thought it was good for both teams last night being fortunate enough to get a game in, kind of get back in the swing of things, the flow, kind of, their shoot around, stuff like that they do before the games, getting that practice back in.
I agree. It is great to have that routine, getting them back in there, and there was some rust that they had to knock off, as you mentioned, but with the weather breaking and Clay County's point, they had not practiced any at all. They may have yesterday some, and maybe the day before, but they had not practiced since their games with North Laurel. So they had really been out of the gym, and then the Lady Tigers last night went to Harlan County. The Tigers haven't played since the 23rd of January. So.
Yeah, and I think, the one thing, too, even with the Lady Generals, they had some practices and were able to get them in, but they had practiced at the board. So, they actually hadn't even been on their home floor that they usually play on, stuff like that, because of the heel and everything. So being able to see that.
All right, we'll take a break, and we'll come back and we're starting lineups and a tip-off of this one here on PRTC TV.
You'll still have common days. Put off your term papers till the last minute. Eat cold pizza right out of the fridge. Update your fantasy roster. This is not one of those days. A few weeks a year and you'll discover the most uncommon time of your life.
passion for sports cards? So do Brian and Joey at Sand Gap Sports Cards in Anvil. With over 30 years of collecting experience, they know how to score you the best deals. Catch their weekly Facebook Live shows for great cards, awesome memorabilia, and tons of fun. Check out their page for store hours and get in the game at Sand Gap Sports Cards.
Timmy Truitt is a leader who knows and fights for our communities. As a Republican representing Kentucky's 89th House District, Timmy Truitt proudly serves Jackson, Lee, Wolfe, and parts of Madison and Laurel counties. Timmy stands up for education, economic development, and a brighter future for our area. He's also deeply rooted in faith, family, and hard work. On Tuesday, May 19th, re-elect Timmy Truitt because our district deserves proven leadership. Paid for by Timmy Truitt for state representative.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in saying what you mean and sticking by your word.
And giving more than you get.
I believe good folks show up when times are tough.
I believe in Made in America.
I believe in small businesses. I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Home is more than a place. It's where your loved ones deserve to be, safe and supported. For nearly 30 years, Kentuckians have trusted Horizon Health to provide compassionate care that enriches lives and protects dignity. Whether it's in-home assistance, adult day health, or Horizon PACE, an innovative alternative to a nursing home, we help seniors stay independent and cared for right where they belong, at home. Visit forhorizon.com to learn more.
Starting lineups being introduced here this evening, Hunter. For Clay County, you're going to have Macy White, Carly Fultz, Madison Penland, Kinsey Grubb, and Lauren Sizemore.
And Earl, like we kind of talked about earlier with the young group, looks like Jackson will start 3 7th graders again. We'll start number 11, Riley Bowman. Number 1, Bailey Berry. And then your 3 7th graders. Number 10, Sophia Martinez. Number 34, Tilly Truitt. And then number 5, Kylie Martin. So I think it's going to be really interesting, Earl, to kind of see here in this first 4 minutes. I think right now at kind of the point in the season everyone in, it's kind of getting a little tougher, kind of get that, with the snow and everything, not being in school, not being in your routine, kids getting kind of out of whack, out of balance, not using their typical routine. It's going to be interesting to see which team kind of comes out kind of ready. I know both teams were fortunate enough to play yesterday, but it's going to be interesting to watch.
Well, we'll meet at midcourt and tip this one off tonight. And the opening tap is going to be controlled by the Lady Tigers of Clay County. Jackson County getting after defensively now.
Looking like in a 2-3 zone, Earl. Kind of doing a good job on Fultz. Obviously, they've done their homework, putting one behind and fronting as well.
Sealing off the block. Cross-court pass over to White.
Don't want to leave her.
She fires it falls short. The putback no good as Fultz gets a rebound up and in, and 1 for Fultz. Carly Fultz is 12 rebounds away from her 500th rebound in her career. Of course, missed her entire freshman season. Last season had a couple of injuries. And really, just her junior year is the only year that she's really been healthy thus far.
And, I think it's going to be something to watch, too, for Jackson County to kind of stay in this game and have a chance. It's going to have to be one and done on the offensive glass. Not, I think that's when Fultz is in her best, when, kind of crashing the offensive glass, getting those boards, and, that's really when Clay County's offense gets flowing.
A deflection as Fultz knocks it out of bounds. No, you're right. That's a big part of their ball game when you have those guards out there for Clay County. They like to push it. Turnover that time by the Lady Generals. Will come back to Clay County. And now Clay County will turn it over.
Got away with little Simpson kind of taking care of that one.
Yeah. Well, I first thought the ball was actually going to be deflected again by Clay County. They touched it, and I thought Jackson Martinez was just going to go over and get the ball, and she dribbled on over.
Yeah, and it was one of them two. I almost thought maybe the other ref saw that maybe Martinez didn't have control, and maybe she deflected it.
Yeah. Now there's a board for Fultz, and we'll have a tie-up, it looks like. Going to come back over to Jackson County. Well, each team kind of slow to get started, which it always is.
Yeah, and, it's one of them two. Obviously, I think we can agree, Earl, that this is probably, for a lot of kids, the biggest game of the season. And, I think sometimes it kind of takes a quarter to get settled down.
Yeah, it does. I think you'll see that at the boys' game tonight as well.
And I also think, too, you've got a
good-looking shot there on the baseline.
Nice shot there by Bowman. But it's one of them, too, this is going to be who you play in the district, so you obviously don't want to show everything either.
Yeah, you're just going to come out and do what you've always done the whole season.
You want to be competitive and give each team your best shot without showing everything.
And they can call a foul on the floor. Are they going to get that one on Truitt, I think?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right, because district tournament just 2 weeks away, basically. Well, 3 weeks away. So whatever trump card that the coaching staff has will not be displayed until that time. Here's a long one from Penland. It's no good. Long rebound chased down by White. Gets it over to Sizemore. She'll fire one. It's up and no good by Sizemore. And here come the Lady Generals opposite end. Tied up at 2. They'll have an opportunity to take the lead here.
Clay also keep coming out in a 2-3 zone.
A long one from Martinez will fall short. Rebounded by Penland. Penland coming opposite direction. In the corner, Sizemore, the trifecta. It's no good. Rebound off to Bowman. And Jackson County throws it away. Lady Generals.
Go ahead.
A couple of rushed passes down there. A couple of turnovers, but 30-second timeout is being called by Jackson County. Being a corner means you're constantly on call, ready to react immediately when people need your help. Jason Abner understands this, and that's why you should re-elect him as Clay County corner. Jason's the only certified candidate that can perform the full duties of corner on day one of taking office. He has 15 years of experience. He's been a Kentucky licensed funeral director and embalmer since 2012 and was born and raised in Clay County. He's the man for the job. When experience matters and compassion is a must, Jason Abner is a name you can trust. Re-elect Jason Abner, number 3 on the ballot, paid for by Jason Abner.
Earl, I kind of really like that, timeout by Gemma there. Just kind of a quick 30-second, kind of calming everybody down a little bit, getting a set run that she wants right here on this offensive end.
And now the Lady Tigers will come the length of the court. They get the ball into Grubb. Back over to Sizemore. To Penland now. That's something Clay County has flirted with all year long, too. And I know Jackson County has really finding that one go-to point guard.
Yeah.
And Jackson County is with Martinez now. Clay County still trying to find Grubb, Penland. Also, Sizemore has done it a whole lot for the Lady Tigers as they missed a shot and a rebound by Jackson County. We have back tip by Penland on the side court. It remains with the Lady Generals as we remain tied, nearing 3 minutes here in the first quarter of play. Knocked away by Fultz. Going to be picked up by Penland. All the way up to the basket. No good. Rebound White. White's going to be tripped, and they'll call that one on Martinez. And the first person to try to help her up is Martinez.
Yep.
Exactly what we talked about earlier.
It's one of those, and, those two kids know each other very well. This isn't the first time they've competed against one another. And, I believe, too, White plays softball as well, doesn't she?
Yes.
And that's, so a lot of people say that's Sophia's primary sport.
Step's going to be called on Clay County, back over to Jackson County. And the Lady Generals, yet another opportunity to take the lead this trip down. A lot of these girls play 2-3 sports for their schools. And you're right, they've played against each other. And to a certain effect, too, they've been on travel teams together through out their early careers.
Nice pass.
Kind of boggled the ball, but we'll get
go.
it up and in there by Berry. And Jackson County will take their first lead of the contest. We'll see how the Lady Tigers will react to this trip down.
And, you kind of really love to see that from Berry because, I don't even think she took a shot attempt last night.
White's three is no good, and the Lady Generals save it in. We'll have a tie-up. Should be Jackson County ball.
I believe it'll be Clay.
We
had a tie-up once before. But you kind of like, you love the effort there. Coach Tyree's never going to complain about the effort from Bowman, but we kind of like seeing her just let that ball go out.
Into Fultz. Fultz back up top to Grubb. Over to White now. Grubb cross-courts it. Penland down near the free throw line. Back to Grubb. She'll fire three, no good. Rebound is going to be picked up by Rice. She is checked in, but Step's going to be called. And back over to Jackson County. Harper Rice into the ball game for the Lady Tigers. Sizemore getting a breather. Nice drive to the bucket. It doesn't fall for Bowman that time. Rebound off to the Lady Tigers. White fires the three again. Front ends that one. Gets her on a rebound. Back up and in. Tied at 4. We talk about the history of the programs as Clay County gets to turnover. Grubb down inside to Penland off the glass, up and good. Clay County retakes the lead 6-4. Grubb and Sizemore both played here. Both started their careers at Clay County. Sizemore transferred here, played a year, then played volleyball only last year with the Lady Generals. Come back to Clay County this year. Grubb played at Clay, then moved to Jackson, went to Owsley and back to Clay for her junior year. Came back home to play.
And then, too, you can kind of on the flip side, Hannah Jackson starting her career at Clay County.
Went to North,
and then now she's here.
Back to Jackson County, yes. So everybody knows everybody. White breaks down the baseline. She's double-teamed, lost it. Grubb is going to pick it up. She's double-teamed, and they'll get a Lady General for a foul, and that. Trying to see.
I believe they got that on Bailey Berry. That'll be her first.
So Lady Tigers side court out will put it in play. Free throw line, Penland. Step's going to be called. Thought about that open Fultz underneath there, Hunter, before. Had possession of the basketball, and traveling is going to be called. Anna Samples will come in.
And it's one of them, too, she kind of wanted to shoot the 15-footer and then seen how open Fultz was and kind of got caught in no man's land.
Anna Samples, just a freshman. She has played a lot of varsity ball for the Lady Tigers her past 2 years. Jackson a long one. It's no good. A rebound is going to be picked up by White.
Both extremely young teams. Jackson County with only one senior. Does Clay? I know Clay's got one, but do they have any more?
Nope, that's it. Opposite end, Jackson County will tie it off the glass. Bailey Berry. Rice over to Samples. A bounce pass to Sizemore, who is checked back in.
Nice.
Yep, all alone inside is Fultz. She got away from the defender and gets it off the glass, up and good. Foul is going to be called on Fultz, and that's going to be her first of the night. The first foul called on the Lady Tigers with $1:40 left in the opening quarter of play. Jackson County at the line. Bowman hit their first shot and makes the free throw. Inland is going to come in, and Fultz out for a breather for Clay County. So,
yeah, you just want them to, Coach Parks, minute 40, Carly picking up that first foul. Obviously don't want to have her in foul trouble.
Second free throw no good as Penland and Truitt wrestle for the ball. And they'll get the foul on, nope, that's not going to be Truitt. That's going to be on Addie Brockman, who has checked into the ball game for the Lady Generals.
And that will put Clay County in the bonus.
So Madison Penland will be at the line for the Lady Tigers for a couple here as Clay County leads by 1, 8-7. First one's no good as Penland will have another one. You'll see Rice now assume the pivot duties for the Lady Tigers with Fultz out. Missed both of them. Martinez gets it across court, over and back. No, he's saying deflected.
Yep, deflected. Kind of a inverted whistle there.
Jackson County finally gets the ball in to Jackson. Hannah has got a good-looking outside shot. Good penetration and drive to the bucket, no good. Rebound by Rice and to Penland. Penland lost it, Martinez, and Martinez going to have the run out. Penland will block it from behind. It'll stay with the Lady Generals. Long shot, Martinez rattling it out. Bowman there with a putback. It's no good. Rebound this time by Rice. Into Penland. Back up to Rice. Harper spreads the floor to Samples. Sizemore down, drives. It's up and good by Sizemore.
Earl, I really feel like that's when Lauren's at her best. Kind of that shot fake and being able to get downhill.
Deflection, it will remain with the Lady Generals, and we'll see Truitt come back in. Also, Barry going to check back in for Jackson County. Hand check on the Lady Tigers. They'll get that one on Sizemore, I think, won't they?
Yep.
Barry lost it. Comes back over to Clay County. 37 ticks remaining. First quarter of play. Long three, White. It's short. Rebound by Rice. Harper up off the glass, no good, but she will draw the foul. We'll go to the free throw line. 21.8 seconds. Remaining in the first. First one up and good by Rice. Second one up and good, too. Emma Jones, the other senior for Clay County. Emma Jones and Lauren Sizemore, the two seniors on this Lady Tiger team. apologize for that. Well, I always think of Emma as a junior. I've seen her play since she was in the 8th grade for this Clay County team, and all my years run together sometimes. But Emma Jones and Lauren Sizemore, the seniors. Stolen away from Penland. Off the glass, gets it up and in. Jackson kind of going to have to hurry. They're going to get a shot off, and we'll get a steal, but a foul going to be called
on Sizemore.
Yep.
So that'll be her second.
Grubb is going to come in, and Sizemore will come out. Sizemore just now getting her wind back, as the old folks would say. She had battled the flu. From midcourt to no avail. Then after one, it's Clay County 14 at Jackson County 7 on PRTC TV.
This broadcast is brought to you by PRTC, Advent Health of Manchester, Appalachian Wireless, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Jackson Energy, Kemper Home Furnishings, Pepsi of Corbin, Praxel Line Services, and Sand Gap Sports Cards.
Tax season is here, and nobody likes watching their money disappear. So here's the deal. Right now at Appalachian Wireless, taxes are on us. That's right. We cover the taxes, so you keep more of your refund. Upgrade to the latest phone, save big up front, and walk out feeling way better about tax season. But hurry, this offer won't last forever. So stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com to find out more. Taxes on us right now at Appalachian Wireless, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
It's win or go home. The clock is ticking, and the road to the championship runs straight through PRTC TV. This postseason, put your business center court. PRTC TV is the exclusive video home of this year's 49th District and 13th Region basketball tournaments. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Don't sit on the bench. Advertise when everyone is watching. Contact us today and make your business a slam dunk on PRTC TV.
Quarter number 2 set to begin here, Hunter, and not a lot of scoring, just 21 combined points by the two teams, and quarter number 1. Lady Generals will put the ball in play, coming in out of the quarter break. They got a trap on Martinez. She will get it across the floor. Long jumper up, no good. Rebound to Rice of the Lady Tigers. Samples down the lane, poked away from behind. Anna will go back and save it, and
I believe that'll be on Barry. That'll be her second as well, Earl.
They'll call a bump foul. Jackson County had 5 in the first quarter. Clay County had 2, I think, and no 3.
3.
1 on Fultz and 2 on Sizemore. Barry got her second one. That one might have been partially blocked there from behind. Shot was put up by Rice, no good. Barry opposite direction over to Martinez. Martinez will go back and kind of reset that offense. Trying to look to drive down that lane.
Right idea. You just kind of would like to see Barry kind of float that ball up, not kind of make a chest pass with so many hands in the lane.
Samples will fire 3 in and out, no good. Rebound on Martinez. Over to Barry. She'll cross court it back over to Martineau, the right side. Martineau down the lane, the floater. It's short. Rebound picked up by Penland. Penland takes it all the way to the bucket. Nice drive by the junior for Clay County. Gets a shot up and good. And the Lady Tigers lead by 9. Double team, and they'll say will remain with Jackson County. Clay County touches it last. Fultz will come back in, and Samples going to come out for Clay County, so they'll have their version of the Twin Towers on the floor right now with Rice and Fultz both in there. Barry, nice shot. Rebound off to Penland. Grubb to Rice at the free throw line. And to Fultz. It's taken away by Truitt down low. Barry will come back top to Martin. Knocked away by Rice. Rice out on the run. Harper down the lane. Off the glass, up and good. Leave Jackson open, a long three. Drains the bottom of the net there. We talked about her being able to knock down that shot from the outside at that time. Hannah found herself all alone.
Trying to put an end to that Clay County run. Felt like Jackson County went a long time without scoring.
Grubb open look at three. It's up and good. Clay County's largest lead is where it is now, 11. And Grubb with a steal. Down off the glass, no good, but Kinsey going to be fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Jackson County will take a timeout, full timeout.
Well, as they do that, we'll pause. This is PRTC TV.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a view. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and a cool, refreshing Mountain Dew. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
$11 points, your Lady Tiger lead, and at the line for two will be Grubb. Gets the first one. Give her 4 on the evening as Kinsey made a big 3 there a moment ago. Second one is up and good again. Lady Tigers lead is 13. Now they'll put the double team on Martinez.
That'll be Sizemore's third.
Big foul for Clay County. You see Samples back in, and Lauren will come out. Coach Parks makes a substitution with Sizemore with 3. The only other Lady Tigers have 1 foul. Bowman down the lane, up and in by Bowman. White down the lane, shot rattling off. Rebound is going to be picked up by Barry, but stolen away by Samples, no good. Fultz with a rebound, no good. Fultz with a rebound again. And we have a whistle and a tie-up.
And it will stay with Clay County.
And if my math is correct, I think Fultz is 10 rebounds away from 500. Been trying to keep a running shot of it.
Grubb kind of with the miss there.
They'll put a double team on Grubb. She'll bring it back up top of the key to Samples, and Martinez all over her. Samples will pick up her dribble, back over to Grubb. Rice inside to Fultz. Lost it, scooped up by the Lady Generals. Martinez out on the run with the basketball. Spinning to the bucket. Shots up, no good. Truitt had it, lost it, and Martinez will go back and pick it up. To Brockman. Brockman will fire three. It's in there. And it's going to get it back down to single digits. Grubb over to Samples. Samples. Rice inside to Fultz, and no bucket. They're going to call a foul before the shot. That'll be the third team foul on the Lady Generals.
Jim is going to take another timeout.
It's going to be 30-second
timeout.
First National Bank of Manchester is celebrating 120 years in business. A lot of things have changed since 1905, but our commitment to serving you has only gotten stronger. Thanks for making us the bank you've trusted for over a century. We'll always be there for you. First National Bank of Manchester, for all the bank you'll ever need. A member, FDIC. Of course, Hunter will have the complete stats coming up at the half. The man has been tremendously busy keeping tabs on everything happening.
I try. It can be a lot to process from time to time.
Both teams still trying to get into the groove and the feel.
And both playing a lot more even here in this second quarter. I've got Clay's up 9-8 so far in the second quarter.
Eight rebounds away, I think you said, from that 5.
Yeah, I've got her with 4 right now.
So she's 8 away. Long shot is up and good.
Kinsey Grubb.
Grubb nails another 3. And Brockman answered. That one, the back of the iron, it comes off. Long rebound, and foul is going to be called on Samples, it looks like, of Clay County. Going to Barry, blocked in there by Fultz, out of bounds. Barry will get it back to Bowman. Deflected ball, but I think they're going to get Fultz over the back, and that's going to be 2 on Carly. Comes into Bowman, and she'll drive out of that double team inside. Back up top now to Martinez. Martinez will fire a long one. Off the mark, no good, and good effort that time by Barry, trying to save it, but it'll come back over to Clay County. The Lady Tigers with an 11-point lead, 26-15. Inland with a basketball. Trapped in the backcourt, gets it to Samples. They'll spread over to White. Macy down the lane, jumper, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by Fultz. Back over to Jackson County. Have we seen either one of these teams have 2 successful trips on offense down the floor in this first half? Maybe once?
If we have, it's been Clay on and I wouldn't really call it an offensive set, just a steal and a layup.
Yeah.
That's the only, Clay kind of had a little 6-8-0 run doing that.
Long 3, Brockman no good. Out of bounds, and will come back over to Clay County. Samples over to Finland. Grubb will come to take it now. Clay County up by 11, and they have the basketball. Samples will dribble out, top of the key, come back right over to White, back to Anna. Free throw line to Fultz, inside to Penland. She'll come back out to Sandlin. Samples over to Grubb. Back to Samples. She'll fire the three. This one no good. Rebound going to be picked up by Brockman. Jackson County playing some tight defense. Stolen away by Fultz of Clay County. Into the hands of Penland. Penland to White. White to Grubb. A Grubb up top to Samples. White now three. It's up and good about White. I think that is her first three of the night, isn't it?
It is. Yep. She's got 5. Done a really, feel like Jackson County's done a really good job on her and Fultz, held them to, 9 points.
Turnover, opposite direction. Baseline jumper, Samples in and out. Rebound picked up by Fultz. And we'll have another tie-up. This one comes back over to Jackson County. Fultz will check out. Back in is going to come Rice. Fultz with 2 fouls, and Lauren Sizemore 3 fouls. That is the extent of foul trouble for Clay County. Bowman takes it down the lane, off the glass, no good, but they'll get Harper with a foul. And Riley Bowman to the free throw line. 21.1 second remains in this first half of play. First one, a little too hard, comes off. Hannah Jackson checking in for the Lady Generals. Second one is up and good by Bowman. Clay County can elect to take the final shot of the half if they choose to do so. Rice over to White, down to 14 seconds. White penetrates, stops, pops, no good. Rebound picked up by Clay County, no good. And second attempt, 2 more rebounds for Fultz. She'll be fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line.
And that'll be Bowman's second, Earl.
First one up, it's no good by Fultz. Bowman out, and checking back into Barry for Jackson County. Second one airborne by Fultz, rattling in there. Samples back in. Fultz will come out with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to pick up that third with 9 seconds left.
Stolen away. Grubb's got it for Clay County. Shot is up and good by Kinsey. I'll get the ball into Martinez, and that is the half. At the half, Clay County doubling up the score, 32-16, PRTC TV.
Kimber Home Furnishings is home to all the best-selling brands in furniture. We also have the largest selection you'll find anywhere, so you get what you want when you want it, and at low prices every day. Nobody delivers your furniture faster than Kimber's, and we stand behind what we sell. After all, it's got our name on it. Since 1963, it's been our family serving your family at Kimber's. Kimber makes it home.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile, in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Good and nice.
This Valentine's Day, don't let buffering ruin the romance. Whether it's movie night, video calls with loved ones, or gaming together, PRTC's broadband packages keep everyone connected and happy. Choose the broadband package that's just right for your home. Essential, Elite, or Epic, there's a perfect match for every household. Fall in love with faster, smoother internet this Valentine's Day. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your broadband today.
If you like sports cards and memorabilia, you'll love Sand Gap Sports Cards in Annville. Can't make it to the store? No problem. Brian and Joey bring the region's best deals straight to you with their weekly Facebook Live shows. With over 30 years of collecting experience, every sale is packed with fun, excitement, and fan-favorite finds. Follow Sand Gap Sports Cards on Facebook and get in the game.
I will always 811. Before I dig, not after I'm done. I used to wreak havoc on pipes and lines, but now I know it's not that kind. I was a bad neighbor, the damages were big, but now I know it's important to 811 before I dig.
In-house mathematician and all just great statistician and game breakdown perfectionist. We're talking at the half with Hunter, and Hunter has stats that you wouldn't believe.
I guess so. We'll start with Jackson County's individuals. They were led by number 11, Riley Bowman, with 6 points, followed by number 4, Bailey Berry, with 4. Number 24, Addie Brockman, and number 43, Hannah Jackson, both hit a 3, had 3 apiece. Earl, you go over to the Clay County side. They were led by number 1, Kinsey Grubb, with 10. Followed by number 20, Carly Fultz, with 5 points, 7 rebounds. Number 3, Madison Pendleton, 6 points, 7 rebounds. Number 23, Macy White, with 5. Number 32, Harper Rice, 4 points, 5 rebounds. And number 12, Lauren Sizemore, with 2. You go to the team stats, Earl. Clay was 9 of 21 for 43% from 2, compared to Jackson's 4 of 14 for 29% from 2. Jackson was 2 of 8 for 25% from 3, compared to Clay's 3 of 12 for 25% from 3. Clay was 5 of 9 at the free throw line for 56%, compared to Jackson's 2 of 4 for 50%. Jackson came with 4 team assists compared to Clay's 5. Clay with 23 team rebounds compared to Jackson's 11. Jackson came with 14 turnovers in that first half compared to Clay's 8, Earl. I felt like, in that first half really played very competitive there, probably with that first 4 minutes of the first quarter, kind of back and forth. And then I think, Clay did a really nice job of kind of speeding up the Lady Generals and then getting Clay, playing a little faster pace than what Jackson County wants to. He's kind of sped up their younger guards, causing those, 14 first half turnovers, and was able to really kind of stretch out this lead a little bit. In the first quarter, it was 14-7. Clay doubled them up, and then Clay scored 18 in the second, and Jackson scored 9, so they doubled up both quarters. Kind of get us to the point where we're at right now.
32-16 at the half, as Clay County does have that 16-point lead. And we kind of discussed, basketball is a game of rhythm. And each team will search for theirs and try to get into it. Then defensively, the other team will try to stop you. But a couple of instances in that first half, we did see each team get into mini rhythm, but neither team got in a full-blown rhythm for no more than a couple of minutes. So it'll be interesting to see how they kind of respond to that coming out of the second half of action when the ladies get the instructions from the coaches.
And it's kind of like you said, Earl, too. Both those teams kind of struggled with, finding some kind of offensive flow and consistency. Like you said, we kind of felt like we went several stretches there where each team, would get a good look, get a good shot, make a basket, and then they'd go on for 2 or 3 straight trips without getting, be able to make another shot. Had good looks and was running some good stuff on both ends. However, though, they just kind of struggled with being able to capitalize on that and convert and things like that.
Well, the boys coming up after this one here. It's another doubleheader tonight on PRTC, as we'll have Clay County and Jackson County doing battle for the first time in the 2026 basketball season, and that should be a barn burner of a ball game. It always is when the boys go after each other, and it'll be interesting to see how Jackson County comes in after their loss last night against North Laurel, and how Clay County comes in, having not played since January the 23rd against North Laurel. That was the Tigers' last opponent there, and they've had 11 days off and basically no practice time up until a couple of days ago. And Jackson County able to get one game in since the great snowstorm of 2026 landed upon us, 2025 into 2026, I should say.
Yeah. And, hopefully that's the last one that we get to see. We have to see.
I'm telling you. If you look up the long-range weather, that's basically what you see is another storm maybe toward the
end of next week looking like.
Yeah, could be. I think there's a lot of stuff that has to kind of materialize, and as long as this big vortex is holding on top of us in the state of Kentucky, that's what you expect. Wintertime. We'll take a break, come back, and get set for the second half of action on PRTC TV.
Timmy Truitt is a leader who knows and fights for our communities. As a Republican representing Kentucky's 89th House District, Timmy Truitt proudly serves Jackson, Lee, Wolfe, and parts of Madison and Laurel counties. Timmy stands up for education, economic development, and a brighter future for our area. He's also deeply rooted in faith, family, and hard work. On Tuesday, May 19th, re-elect Timmy Truitt to Kentucky's House of Representatives, because our district deserves proven leadership. Paid for by Timmy Truitt for State Representative.
First couple months of the season, there's a lot of expectations.
Go to work! Steve! Pick it up,
Feel good, get confident, sets up the tone for the rest of the year.
Chill on TFT. Here we go!
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
Getting ready to start third quarter of play as Clay County leads Jackson County 32-16. Game number 2, tentative tip-off time, 6:30 p.m. tonight. Clay County Tigers and Jackson County Generals, as you have Earl and Hunter Brian off tonight, attending some business. Be back tomorrow night as Casey County, the Rebels, come to town. I think it's going to be coronation night here at Jackson County High School, too.
Yep. You know, Earl, kind of this first 4 minutes, you want to see, you know, which team kind of comes out of the locker room better. And it looks like Lauren Sizemore's going to knock it out, start us off for us.
Quick bucket for Sizemore. And a big three. Barry's got it. Baseline. A jumper up and good. White moves up, top of the key. Into the corner to Grubb now. Pendleton back to Grubb. Grubb open.
Nice.
Will feed down low to Fultz. It's up and good by Carly. Shot is up, no good, but a foul going to be called on Clay County. They'll get a Grubb on that one. And going to the charity stripe will be Kylie Martin for the Lady Generals. First one is up, and no, it will come off. She will have another one. Clay County and Jackson County, storied rivals. They have been mainstays in the 49th district since the district was formed, as the second free throw is up and good.
Is the only change ever been in the 49th district, Clay or Rock and North Laurel?
And Redbird came in. Redbird was in the 50th for the longest time. Long three up, no good by White. Rebound is going to be picked up by Berry.
Nice move.
It was a good move. Off the glass, up and good. And that cuts it back down to 16 where it was at the intermission.
Sizemore didn't want to pick up that fourth foul. It was just straight up and a nice Euro by Berry.
Sizemore up and good, and to count it, the hoop to harm, and Lauren will go to the free throw line for the Lady Tigers. Yeah, for the longest time, it was Clay, Oneida, Jackson, and Rockcastle County. And then Redbird and North came in together. Redbird was in the 50th for the longest time with Pineville and Bell County. Shots up and good by Sizemore. Berry up.
Nice. Right idea. Right idea, you know. You can see Coach Tyree kind of wanting Martin kind of just throw it up to her instead of that bounce pass. Let her go get it.
Trying to get it over to Truitt. Get it into Bowman this time. Here's a long one from Berry. No good. Rebound by Fultz. Down the lane, off the glass, Penland. It's up and good. Carly Fultz, 5 rebounds away from 500. She is a double-double machine for the Lady Tigers. Steal by Penland down the lane. No good. Madison going to be fouled by Bowman. And Penland will go to the charity stripe.
Penland making a strong case, you know, for our Advent Health of Manchester UK Healthcare Pulse Player of the Game, which, you know, as you know, Earl, we give out after top offensive performer after every game.
First one is up, and it's good by Penland. That puts the Lady Tiger advantage 22 now. High is the second one, rattling in there. Drew a lot of iron, but came back down.
You know, Clay's done a really nice job too, Earl. I feel like at switching up their presses, kind of more in that diamond press right now. Started the game off in a traditional 22 press. Now they're kind of running that diamond, kind of really confusing this young Jackson County team.
Bowman will pick it up and gets it to Berry. She'll get it across the floor. All alone, Truitt off the glass, up and good.
Chile in the scoring column for the first time tonight.
Sizemore to Penland, back out to White. She'll fire the big bomb. It's up and good by Macy White, three-pointer. I believe Barry open, or not Barry, but Martin. 30-second timeout being called by Clay County as Martin makes that one there and gets the lead back down to 21. Being a corner means you're constantly on call, ready to react immediately when people need your help. Jason Abner understands this, and that's why you should re-elect him as Clay County corner. Jason's the only certified candidate that can perform the full duties of a corner on day one of taking office. He has 15 years of experience. He's been a Kentucky licensed funeral director and embalmer since 2012 and was born and raised in Clay County. He's the man for the job. When experience matters and compassion is a must, Jason Abner is a name you can trust. Re-elect Jason Abner, number 3 on the ballot, paid for by Jason Abner. "21-point lead for the Lady Tigers of Clay County. They come in with 11-10 mark on the year, and Jackson County in at 5-11 on the year. The boys' teams will match up after this one here. A lot of former players from the two schools here tonight, both girls and boys. You mentioned it, Hunter. The rivalry games, they show up in bunches and they all chat about the memories and what went on at the time they played. Penland will fire along with up no good. Rebound, and Jackson County can't hang on to it. It's going to go off the fingers of Kylie Martin.
Yes, this is definitely always one of those games that, like we kind of talked about earlier, Earl, you've always got your biggest crowds for games like this, and the memories always come surfing back.
Long three from the corner again by White. She's starting to heat up now as Macy hits her second three of the third quarter.
She's got 11 leading all scorers right now.
She is their leading scorer on the Lady Tiger team, right around 18 points a game. Martinez will take it down the baseline. If that's Sizemore, that is 4.
That'll be 4. And you kind of see, too, the frustration on Lauren's face as well. Kind of, did a great job at getting Martinez to drive baseline. Just at that point, just contest and make her take a tough 2.
First one is up and good by Martinez.
And that is Martinez's first points of the night. And Harper Rice is going to check in and replace Sizemore.
Second one rattles off, and Rice will get the rebound. Good penetration and kick by Grubb to Penland now. MP with the basketball, back to White, and White will fire one top of the corner, no good. Martinez with the board coming opposite direction. That one rattling off, and rebound off to White. Inside to Fultz, kicks back out to Penland. Open look at a 3, no good. Gets her on a rebound, a little one-handed floater rattles in there. Each team has committed 2 fouls in the third quarter of play. Martinez will take it down. No good, but a foul going to be called on White. And going back to the line is going to be Sophia Martinez, one of the 7th graders for Jackson County. First one up and good by Martinez. 2.5 weeks of the regular season. That is all that remains. And then the 49th District Tournament, Clay County High School. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Carly Fultz. And that'll put her 4 away from 500.
Jackson County switching it up. Their defense going man now.
White with the basketball, breaks the count, gets it into Rice. Rice to Leaner, no good. Rebounded by Bowman, stolen away by Grubb. Grubb puts it up, no good, out of bounds, and stays with Clay County. Last touch by the Lady Generals. 24-point Clay County lead. Samples checks in to Fultz, spinning to the bucket, off the glass up and good by Fultz. Bowman trying to get to the free throw line. It's knocked away. Bounce pass comes over to Rice, up no good. Step's going to be called. Hannah Jackson back in for the Generals, and out is going to go Riley Bowman. Martinez into the front court. High pass. Berry will pick it up, make her move to the bucket. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Fultz. Off the glass, shots up and good by White. Opposite end. Berry is going to be bumped and fouled by White. First one off, no good. And makes the second one. Grubb will bring it up the floor. Into the front court comes Kinsey with it. Grubb will stop, pop the three. That one falls short. Rebound. Picked up by Brockman, and she'll push it up the floor. Truitt with the basketball. Works down in the lane. Picks up her dribble now. Back out to Berry. Baseline jumper no good. Jackson with a rebound. Get the ball to Martinez's hands finally, and she'll reset the offense. Trying to drive around Samples, and they'll get Anna.
No, I think they're going to get Tilly.
Tilly.
Or moving pick.
Moving pick, okay. As Anna hit the deck, so they'll get that one on Truitt. And Clayton will get the ball back. Anna Samples has a twin sister, Ella, whom is number 13, and Anna is number 31. Always found that interesting.
Yes.
End of Fultz. Fultz back to Samples. Samples three. That one falls off. Bowman with a rebound. Here's a long one for Martinez. In and out, no good. Fultz with a rebound, and I think she needs 2 more to get into the 500 club.
She's got 11 right now.
She was 13 shy as we started, so my math is correct. Mark will be
Mark,
so proud.
All those lessons we've taken are finally paying off.
Fultz down inside, off the glass, it's up and good at the horn. After 3, it's Clay County 58, Jackson County 29 at PRTC TV.
At Kemper Home Furnishings, we're proud to sell the best furniture in the business. But it's about a whole lot more than just that. It's about giving back to the communities we serve, creating local jobs, being there for the people that need us the most, and always supporting the youth and student athletes. We're a third-generation family business, and it's been an honor for our family to serve your family for over 60 years now. Any building can be a house, but Kemper makes it home.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small-town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars. I believe in always finding a way to do what you love. I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I'm past Dick Fred. You see, my boys, they play baseball. They want to play in the backyard. So I took them out there to do some practicing, and well, he kicked that second base and it flew away. So I was like, I gotta get this steady for my son, for my boys. And I took a stake and I hammered it down. And well, didn't end so well.
Fourth quarter set to begin here. Clay County and Jackson County with the Lady Tigers up by 29. Tigers and Generals coming up after this one here. Also, we'll have our Advent Health UK Health Pulse Player of the Game for the top offensive player for the ball game here tonight. Martinez gets the ball in play as the Lady Generals will have it to begin the fourth frame. Jackson will take the little baseline shot. No good. A Grubb comes up with the board. Grubb hustling down, knocked away.
Martinez.
Yep. I'm trying to be as observant as you, and as I look out on the floor tonight, looks like all the shoes. Shot was up, no good with Fultz, and we'll have a tie-up. All the shoes match on both clubs.
Yep, we've not had any, and we've not had any shoe changes either.
No. Is it tonight when UK is doing the throwback denims?
That will be Saturday.
Saturday, okay.
Yep.
Now I have to talk about the Converse denim / leather that they're going to be wearing. I did see a sneak peek of that shoe, and that's a good-looking pair of bro games.
The throwbacks.
Samples all the way to the bucket. Nice drive. Shot won't fall out of bounds, and back over to Jackson County. Martinez inside to Asher, a little bit over her fingertips. Stolen away by Fultz. Fultz up to White. Free throw line. On down goes Rice. Lost it. We get our own rebound. Floater is up and good in the lane by Grubb. Grubb having a nice evening.
Got a foul there, I believe, on Fultz. Yep, got it on Fultz. Bird's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
31-point advantage. Berry's first one is off, no good. Second one is up, and it's good. Sizemore into the front court for Clay County. Picks it up by Rice, gets it. Back up top to Pendleton. Pendleton will put on the floor drive. Pick up her dribble now. So White. White with the basketball. Lost a handle on it as she hit the deck, and it's going to stay with Clay County. They'll say off of the Lady Generals. Long and then pass to Samples inside
Nice
to Pendleton.
set.
Off the glass, up and good. Inside to Berry, blocked in there, but put back up and in by
Jackson.
Hannah Jackson for the Lady Generals. Sizemore in to White. Macy off the glass, up and good. Martinez with it. Clay County up by 32 and will go on to win this one. Brockman along three, up and good.
Brockman doing a really nice job there on kind of the head fake to get her defender in the air and able to knock down the open three.
Sizemore with the basketball. Over to Samples. Samples to Rice, or White. Pendleton. Makes her move, tosses inside, back to Rice. Rice to Pendleton. Pendleton, baseline, rattling off. Out of bounds, back over to Jackson County. 4:02 left in the contest. To Berry, and Berry knocked out of bounds, stays with Jackson County. Martinez will take it down the lane. Foul is going to be called, and Martinez to the free throw line. That one took a trip and will fall off to the right side.
Touched about every part of the rim there.
Didn't need to touch anything there because it tickles the twine going through. Sizemore all the way up and under off the glass and good by Lauren.
She is the fourth Lady Tiger in double figures tonight, Earl.
Shot was up and no good, and coming down the lane is Pendleton, going to be bump fouled. That would be the first foul on the Lady Generals here in this fourth quarter of play. And to White. White backs down to the bucket. Double team. Kicks out to Wagers. Addison is checked in. Couldn't hang on to it. Jackson County will pick it up. Just 2:48 remaining in this one here. Clay County going to have Samples and Wagers and Rice, all three members of the bench into the contest. And you'll see the other starters come out here in just a moment, too. Inside, Hannah Jackson up and good. Sizemore, free throw line to Rice. Shot is up and in there by Harper Rice. Nice look by Barry down the lane. Shots up no good, but a foul going to be called on White. So Clay County will have three eighth graders, a freshman and a senior in there right now. Got two more younger Lady Tigers. We'll have the other senior getting ready to check in here in a moment. Emma Jones will check in.
Looking like Jackson County's going to put a whole new set of bodies in, except for probably the shooter if I was betting.
Ella Samples will come into the contest as well. So we'll have the twins in there together, Ella and Anna. Then you'll have Addison Wagers along with Emma Jones and Harper Rice. Now Barry will have her second free throw here. It's no good. Rebound picked up by Ella Samples. Lost it. Jackson kind of gets it off the glass. No good. Ella with a rebound. Gets it into the hands of Wagers. Addison with it. Going to be fouled, and that will be the second foul on Jackson County. The whistle that one on Kinley Judd. Now for Coach Gemma Parks will bring out Harper Rice and Ella Samples. Deflected ball. Stays with Clay County. Roberta Sizemore will check in. She'll inbound the ball. Gets it. Well, a whistle. Wagers had the ball going in, but a foul is going to be called on Clay County, I think.
Yes, I think they got her for a moving pick there. Jones.
Here's a long three. Is up and good by Kara Harris. At the 1 minute mark. Wagers down inside. And we'll have a tie up. Goes back over to the Generals with 52.2 remaining in the ball game. We will now see Miss Carly Fultz get her attempted 500 rebounds at home on Friday night against the Lady Red Hounds of Corbin as they come into Bobby Keith Gymnasium, Donnie Gray Court. Shot rattling off, and a seventh grader Foster with a rebound. The Samples knocked away from Brown and will remain with Clay County. Emma Jones will put the ball in for the Lady Tigers. 21 seconds remaining in the contest. Sizemore with it. Gets it to Samples. Trying to get inside to Foster over at out of bounds. And 7.6 seconds. Jackson County gets the ball back. What could be the final shot of the evening. And here it is. Judd will fire a long one. Martin. Kylie Martin nails a three at the horn, and the final score is going to be Clay County 68, Jackson County 42, as the Lady Tigers improve to 12-10 on the year, and Jackson County will fall to 5-12 on the year. First National Bank of Manchester is all the bank you'll ever need. We're a hometown bank for all of your needs, and you can find us everywhere, large enough to serve you well or small enough to care. When you call on us, you'll find we'll be a friend indeed. That's why First National Bank of Manchester is truly all the bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC. Game one in the books, PRTC TV.
I knew I should have got a colonoscopy probably 10 or 12 years before I did, but I kept putting it off, and didn't do it. When you get told that you have a mass in your colon, your initial response is, did I hear that right? It's a rude awakening, especially when you go into a procedure like this and you're not having any symptoms. You feel great. It's just something you decided to do that you needed to do. It's definitely something that can change your life in a heartbeat. It turned out good for me that the mass was not cancer, but it was a jump ball there whether this thing would come back cancer or not. So I would encourage anybody, whether it be mammograms, PSAs, colonoscopies, or whatever, do your preventive checkups. I couldn't have asked for better care. They were caring and compassionate. I felt like I was being treated with family and friends, and I felt more comfortable being taken care of by people I knew. It's great that you have a facility like this in your hometown.
It's win or go home. The clock is ticking, and the road to the championship runs straight through PRTC TV. This postseason, put your business center court. PRTC TV is the exclusive video home of this year's 49th District and 13th Region basketball tournaments. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Don't sit on the bench. Advertise when everyone is watching. Contact us today and make your business a slam dunk on PRTC TV.
Timmy Truitt is a leader who knows and fights for our communities. As a Republican representing Kentucky's 89th House District, Timmy Truitt proudly serves Jackson, Lee, Wolfe, and parts of Madison and Laurel counties. Timmy stands up for education, economic development, and a brighter future for our area. He's also deeply rooted in faith, family, and hard work. On Tuesday, May 19th, re-elect Timmy Truitt because our district deserves proven leadership. Paid for by Timmy Truitt for state representative.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Good evening and welcome back. Thank you all for joining us. Going to get a quick final rundown of our numbers as Clay County goes on to win by a final score of 68-45. Jackson County will fall to 5-12 on the season, and Clay County will improve to 12-10. We're going to do a quick final rundown of our numbers. We'll start with Jackson County's individual. They were led by number 1, Bailey Berry, with 13 points. Number 5, Kylie Martin, with 7. Number 43, Hannah Jackson, with 7. Number 24, Addie Brockman, with 6. Number 11, Riley Bowman, with 6 points, 6 rebounds. Number 10, Sophia Martinez, with 3 points. Number 33, Kara Harris, with 3 points. And rounded out by number 34, Tilly Truitt, with 2 points. You go over to the Clay County side. Our pulse player of the game was Miss Macy White. She had 15 points, led all scorers, and 5 rebounds. Followed by number 3, Madison Penland, with 14 points and 9 rebounds. Number 1, Kenty Grubb, with 12. Number 20, Carly Foltz, 11 points, 11 rebounds. We will 2 shy away from that career 500. Number 12, Lauren Sizemore with 10. And then they were rounded out by number 32, Harper Rice, 6.7 rebounds. If you go to the team stats, Jackson County was 10 of 26 for 38% from 2, compared to Clay County's 21 of 37 for 57%. Clay was 6 of 21 from 3 for 29%, compared to Jackson County's 6 of 16 for 38% from 3. Jackson was 8 of 16 for 50% from the free throw line, compared to Clay's 8 of 12 for 67%. Clay had 11 team assists compared to Jackson's 8. Jackson County with 19 team rebounds compared to Clay's 35. Clay with 11 turnovers compared to Jackson County's 20. And that was just kind of our quick rundown. Again, like we said, Clay will improve to 12-10 on the season, and Jackson County will fall to 5-12. We're going to take a quick break. Mark, is it one broadcast tonight or two? We're going to close this broadcast out. If you all come, just give us a few minutes, join us right back, and we'll have you another broadcast of our boys doubleheader action here on PRTC TV.